どうもヤマカイ TV です。こんにちは。僕たち
私たち
国際カップルなわけなんですけれども、もう付き合ってからだいぶ経っていて、しかも僕たち出会った初日から同居しているので、お互い
やべえ文化の違いはやべえ
かっけえヤマカイ文化人かっけえ
やべえ
かっけえ
かっけえ山海自分壁 This is so bad. I hate this.
っていう感じでカルチャーショックを受けることが多々あります。そこで今回はスペイン人女子から見た日本男子のいいとこ悪いとこ、日本男子から見たスペイン人女子のいいとこ悪いとこをお話ししていきたいと思います。チャンネル登録お願いします。Yeah, please like and subscribe. Bye bye. 僕がネラさんに直してほしいところ。感情の起伏が激しい。Emotions change like so quick.
Okay.
You're like just like that, like all day, like.
Have you
This
thought?
is you.
No. Have you thought why my mood changes?
Because of you all the day. What?
She's living with you all the day. She has emotional changes, of course. I have emotional changes.
Depending on what you do, my mood changes.
For me, like I don't show emotion.
Yeah, you do something bad, you don't show.
オーバーリアクション。そう3つ目、オーバーリアクション。リアクションがすごい、大きいというか、まあ、オーバーリアクションなんですごい。I don't know what he said. I was speaking Japanese.
Yeah, I understood.
So the reaction is like too much for me. Like so it makes me like nervous.
Later on, like when I say your bad points, it's the opposite. So you don't react at all.
It's good to show the emotions, but sometimes it's too much. 一定時間外の仕事の話は切れる。Like for example, yesterday I asked you to work like at 10 and you hate it.
Of course.
For me, like whenever I can work, I find the time and then I just do it. Instead of like separating like, okay, this is work time, this is working time, this is relaxing time.
I think you're taking your bad points that I'm gonna talk about you, and you are making it the opposite. He wants to do the video at 10.
That's true.
Obviously not. So, and I don't think I'm the only one who thinks like that.
爆発する。This is like you explode your emotion, especially right before the performance, in the rehearsal, and when we talk about the money, when we schedule something, when I talk about work, you explode, no matter what.
This is going to sound very bad for all the Yamakai's fans, but every time
What are you
I
gonna say? What are you gonna say?
explode,
What are you gonna say?
it's for a reason.
This is
And then
part
you tell
I
me,
want you to fix.
I'm defending myself.
Okay, like,
I'm
you can talk
defending-
about me later. Okay.
I'm
ネリアさんが僕に直してほしいところ。
So, first one, as Yamakai said, I overreact sometimes because I like to express how I feel about something. So Yamakai's weak point, for example, when I give him a present or something that I planned for a long time and I'm very excited to give him, he doesn't react at all. So all my emotions crash in 1 second. And then that's when I explode. Because who doesn't react to something?
Wait, I have a good excuse here.
Okay, go ahead.
Instead of like make a reaction, I use it. For example, all my clothes are from my roommates or from somebody.
Yeah, but you don't do anything
Because I
else to
keep
them
it.
back.
No, I give something back, but like instead of like making a reaction,
This is
I
a
use
different
it.
point. You're making a different
No,
point.
this is a good point.
Like the
It's a
good
good
reaction?
excuse.
No.
Next.
Next. The work time. The thing is, like, during the week when we are working, I'm very busy. I'm not just like dancing in the morning. I have to teach, I have to record my video, I have to edit, I have to I clean the room and stuff.
So, like I understand. Like sometimes you're busy. Those days I don't ask you.
I'm busy every day. Stay up late.
Guys, this is not finishing well.
So Yamakai, like every time, especially like when we have off, especially, but during work time as well, he likes to stay up late. So I don't like when he stays up late. Anything to say?
It's okay. I'm gonna cut all everything. And next.
Oh, he's gonna cut. You hug whenever you want to hug.
No, I hug people. Some like
People.
When people.
People.
When people. When people.
You hug people.
Not really.
You hug people.
When was the last time I hugged you, Brian?
But yesterday?
Oh, yesterday I hugged you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you hug Brian more than me?
No. I mean, I want him to do that.
Yeah, the thing is that it doesn't come from him to hug. That's my point. This is just different culture. Like, of course, I care about, like, when I'm on the street, I care about the people around me and not to do things that I'm not supposed to do. But I think it's like a Japanese culture to always like double check 100 times, like, okay, I have to work on the right, because if I'm not on the right, and then you literally like push me on the street, like in Japan, like I'm walking, and then you're like, you have to walk on the right, and you push me, and like, okay, chill, this is just walking on the street.
Like you're like completely opposite, because you walk like
This is about your
white
bad
center.
point.
Even like in New York, I was watching you from behind you, and you literally like went straight.
That's not true.
People
I
like
know how to walk.
going around.
No, I know how to walk on the street.
僕が思うネレさんのいいとこ、家族思い。So family comes first.
That's
I think-
like about it.
I mean, I think it's a good point of view. Probably the culture thing, right? I mean, you cannot compare, but like compared to Japanese, compared to Japanese.
So what do you like about it? In relationship with you? Like,
With me, I don't know, but like I see you care about family, so I think it's good, and I believe it's a culture thing, right? Not only you.
it's a human being.
I see the Brian. I see a human being.
It's a human being. You should all think family first. Even animals do.
Independent. So you're so independent. For example, Japanese people like me, when I listen to something, even I think it's wrong, I say yes to keep the mood nice, to keep the environment.
I mean, I'm not gonna start a fight every time I don't agree with somebody. Like, that's a polite thing to do, but that doesn't mean. I mean, if I believe what I think it's right, but I'm not gonna. I will obviously listen to everybody, and if they have a good reason to think that way, maybe I will change my mind. But
人の目を気にしない. So you don't really care about the public life.
what?
Again, you're just like independent. ネラさんが思う僕のいいと思うところ.
So I think it's very good when we talk about something that you have a different point of view. So I like to share, like when we're having a conversation, you give me your point of view, so I have more ideas and more ways of thinking, and I like that.
Probably like, I would say like I'm always calm, since my emotions are not like this. My thinking is always like logical.
Shut up!
It is what it is.
Oh my god, Tato. You
Okay.
are so amazing how you can throw everything to the garbage.
I like it. Next.
We have similar taste for food. Like, we both like the same.
Such a good point.
It is. Yes, you are very kind. It's a good point. Most of the Japanese people are kind, right?
So Americans are not kind.
They
Spanish are not kind.
They are kind, but sometimes, especially with other people, like you rather make other people happy than looking first for yourself.
That sounds good,
Yes.
right?
With other people.
Well, sometimes. What makes me happy is people being happy, not me being happy.
People, you said.
Aww.
What about girlfriend? I like your looking. I mean, I don't have any special type. Like some people say, oh, it has to be blonde with blue eyes or something. I like different kinds. one kind is you. Because like the first thing that brought us together is not the looking, it's the personality.
It's not sure. People say like 90% of the first impression is looking.
90% of the people have different start of the relationship. They don't start living together right away.
So you like my looking?
Yes.
Really?
Wanna fight here?
I know the real you, because you have like a double face.
I have a double face. Be careful, Brian. Yeah? Double face.
I have a finger.